So we started searching, and this was the first church we came to, and I came kind of thinking that there would be some judgment attached to a single mom coming with her 3 kids and a newly divorced mom, and the shame that I carried from that. But I walked in and felt loved immediately and felt welcomed immediately, and we've been coming ever since. I started struggling with anxiety about 1.5 years ago. Like I don't know how to describe it. It just felt like something was strangling me all the time. Like I couldn't breathe, I couldn't move. It got really bad to the point where my kids were noticing that, I wasn't happy and I wasn't talking and laughing and praying with them, and there was just no life anywhere. It was just this abyss of emptiness, and I felt like no matter where I went, I kind of spread that to whoever I was standing next to. Through everything I did keep coming to church, as hard as that was, and I did it for my kids. And I would come to church, and I can think of 4 specific people who it was either a smile or a hug or a Facebook message or a text or a voicemail that they would leave for me at seemingly random parts of the day with no expectation of a response. And you could tell that they felt that God was leading them to say this specific thing, even though it made no sense to them, that they felt that this was placed on their heart by God for me. It changed everything, and that buildup of these little seeds and moments that God was placing into my life with these people who didn't really know what was going on with me. And all this time, this anxiety and fear and anger about everything, about failures that I keep seeing myself in. I felt abandoned by God, but I was the one who had turned my back and who was refusing to talk to him and refusing to let him heal me. I remember taking such a deep breath in, something that we take for granted. Like breathing is such a natural thing, you don't think about it. But when you can't breathe, it's all you think about all day long. And so to be able to take a deep breath and just feel the air fill my lungs and not have this pressure sitting on my chest anymore, and knowing that it was nothing that I did, that God had taken that from me and that he was the one that was there the whole time. I've always thought of church as like the hospital, where this is where you're supposed to go for healing. This is your connection. And it's so easy to go, I don't want to bother her. Oh, she looks like she's going through a lot. Oh, she's got all 3 kids with her. That one's crying. That one's pulling on her. No, you know what? What I have to say isn't important. But what you have to say might be the moment that God's using to turn the entire situation around. So just because you don't understand the intent or the purpose or the big picture doesn't mean that you should push aside that feeling you have, because seemingly insignificant interactions can be done at the exact moment that's needed to make all the difference in that person's situation.